Hello, I'm Tylah Tully and today I'm joined by Solis Minerals CEO Mitch Thomas. Mitch, thanks so much for being here today.
Yeah, thanks Tyler, great to be here.
Can you start by giving us a brief overview of your project portfolio?
Yeah, of course. So look, we have a great collection of assets in South America, so principally focused in Peru. And look, the objective of the company is to find large-scale copper gold resources in South America. And look, we've got a very good pipeline in Peru and actively exploring at the moment.
And Latin America is full of opportunities for copper and gold. What makes Solis and its projects so special?
Yeah, so look, South America, look, it's a place that I know very well. So look, I lived in Peru for 3 years, and you know, for those that may not be familiar, but 40% of the world's copper supply comes from Peru and Chile. And so look, we're really trying to, I guess, explore into that thematic and targeting large porphyries, potentially large IOCG systems. But look, I think we've got the portfolio to deliver it. So yeah, just actively exploring against that, I guess, mandate.
And tell us a bit about the team behind Solis and the experience they bring to the company. They're no strangers to Latin America by the sounds of it.
Yeah, so we're kind of, I guess, a little bit unique in that the majority of the team, including myself, you know, work for Latin Resources. And again, for those that may not be familiar with that story, so we completed a transaction in February of this year, which was a divestment for about $600 million, and that was lithium in Brazil. But what we're looking to do at the moment with Solis is focused on copper and gold in Peru and looking to, I guess, replicate that. So, you know, led by Chris Gale, so he's our non-exec chairman. We've got Tony Greenaway, who's a non-exec director, and myself, and also two other excellent directors in Shafika and Kevin. But basically a very, I guess, you know, fit-for-purpose team of South American specialists with a great track record in that part of the world.
And there's obviously not long left in the year now. What should Solis shareholders expect for the remainder of 2025 and what's on the agenda for next year?
Yeah, so look, we're going to have a big end of the year and then even a massive 2026. So I think a key thing about us is that we're very, I guess, impatient. So we want to get a lot of news flow, move things along very quickly. So to round out the year, look, we're drilling a project at the moment. We'll commence another before the end of the year, subject to everything kind of going to plan. And we have another one scheduled for Q2 2026. So an enormous amount of news flow and look really orientated around getting that big discovery of copper and gold in South America.
Definitely sounds like busy times ahead.
Yeah, very busy.
Thanks for your time today, Mitch.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
For more ASX news and analysis, subscribe below.